Welcome back, you guys. This is Horror While Black. I'm Amani.
I'm Anthony.
And you already know if there's horror in it.
We with it.
So, what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about the movie Trap. We finally catching up on all these movies that we didn't see, all right, over the holidays, catching ups, and Trap was one of the movies we watched. So, yes, we're going to give you our thoughts on the movie.
Yes, now let me just say, if you guys have been following us for a while, Trap is PG-13. If you've learned anything about this guy, those are not his favorite horror movies.
Not at all. Only Insidious. What else was PG-13? That was good.
Isn't The Conjuring?
No, that's rated R.
So, like you said, we've been catching up on movies. We saw Trap on HBO or Max, and just to jump right in, this movie came out this year, 2024. It is PG-13. It is considered a horror crime, and it is an hour and 45 minutes. It has a 57% on Rotten Tomatoes. And so what the movie is generally about is about a man and his teenage daughter realize they are at the center of a dark and sinister event while watching a concert. Well, this movie, I will say, was refreshing. I enjoyed it. I thought that the plot was interesting. It did not go exactly where I thought it was going to go. And it gave me some familiar themes that I enjoy when it comes to, are we spoiling this?
Nah, because, they can go on Max and see. I mean, we could talk around it.
Okay. Well, I enjoyed it. And I had a fun time watching how the plot unfolded and who was who and the why.
We can spoil it. Whatever. We can just don't give up the grand scheme of it, but we can talk about the majority of it. So
okay,
that's just that. Pretty much our main character is the villain.
Yes,
is
Cooper.
A serial killer. And we are on the journey with him to see if he can get out of this trap. And that's just it. And I'm talking about they got this place locked down.
Here's the thing, though. The whole concert is a ploy to get him, just him. His daughter has no idea who her dad is. And he starts figuring it out. Like, to me, what are you supposed to do with somebody who catches on? They're hoping that he won't, but then also they're like BAU, so to speak, person who is like the profiler of like how to find, like she's onto him. She already knows everything about him basically. And so she's kind of expecting him to catch on, but it's just crazy to see how he catches on to things. He is so clever and intelligent and 10 steps ahead.
Definitely. But more so the fact that it's just like the stuff he was getting out of, you would think that, he'll get caught up always a step further. Like when he went off to the roof to see, like, scope the place, it was like, what's the password? And he knew it. Yep. And just all that stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm on a smoke break, please don't tell, type stuff. He was really thinking that. Makes me think like, man, if I was in that situation, could I just be Johnny on the spot like that? Yeah, because you would have stuttered.
They would
okay,
have caught me,
just go.
or somebody would have saw me doing something slick, and that would have just been that. But I appreciated his like cunning. Like he was just so he was like charming, but you also saw moments where you could tell he was getting frustrated or like unraveling a little bit. You also get an insight into how his mind works and some of the history. It always comes from family, y'all. Like it's always about family. And it was just interesting to see things develop and exactly how the trap played out.
Yeah, no, he was definitely giving me like Dexter vibes. Yes. Definitely giving me 100%. Dexter vibes. All right. Just trying to figure everything out. They think they got him trapped in a corner, and they did not. I know the stuff he was saying was, hey, let's just go down there. It's cool. Like it's a trap door will open in the concert. Hey, let's just go down there and explore. And then his daughter look at him like, what?
Yeah, he started to get, there was a point where he got worried.
He went crazy backstage and told M. Night Shyamalan about his daughter. Crazy. I like, damn, he really into deep. He'll say whatever.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie. But then towards the end, it was kind of like, all right, this, like, you really get into the psyche of him, and I'm just like, this is some mommy issues type stuff. You know what I'm saying? They trying to, you know, hark back to Dexter, but Dexter saw his mama get gutted. Okay. And in no way, shape, or form, I'm saying this guy is Dexter Morgan. Dexter Morgan would have got out of here, okay? Put some respect on Dexter Morgan's name, all right? So that's just it. It's just got similarities. They got similarities.
And it's one of those things where, like, if you like Dexter, you might like this. Or if you like this and you don't know Dexter, you may want to check it out.
Yep.
Because the interesting thing, or the parallels, and this is not to spoil either side of things, but they both come from these high classified positions. Cooper in the movie is or was a firefighter.
Yeah.
He knows everything about cities and tunnels and all the information. And Dexter is in the FBI.
Not the FBI, for the police.
No,
With the cops.
Wasn't it higher than the police?
No, he like the person that comes to the crime scene, take pictures and everything.
Yeah. So these people with these important positions that are also have a dark side to them is an interesting side of horror that I enjoy.
I'm trying to think what was the part. M. Night's daughter. Okay, she was in the movie.
Lady Raven.
She played a part, but her songs they wasn't slapping. You get what I'm
but
saying?
It's a movie.
I know, but
I think
songs were not slapping.
I think they were good for the movie.
No,
like,
man,
they were cool.
because
they were cool.
Nah, Smile 2 music was slapping.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that in another video.
What that being said, what are you gonna give Trap?
You know what? Because I like the serial killer mental aspect of things, I mean, I give this one an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it and I would watch it again. I wouldn't give it a 57 Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice. 10. I'm gonna go with a 7 out of 10. It was cool. I like the concept and it was different. So it's just that ending was kind of like, you know, it's just the whole dialogue with him and his wife and everything. I was like, whatever.
What was it missing, if anything?
What was it missing? Ending could have been better. Ending could have been better. You know, it was just more so like, it was just so much. It was just so much happening, and I was just like, if we just would have had a direct like ending, then I would have been like, I'm okay with that. But now it's like, you don't know what's what. And then on top of that, the fact that, man, like I said, I don't want to spoil the ending, but it's just like, that's crazy talk. But I know he's the type of person that can just maneuver, but it was like that part, I was like, no way. Especially the car, when he was in the car, and not the other car, the limo. Stop. This is when we bend in reality, because somebody would have been like, hey, you know, but leave it to M. Night. Leave it to M. Night.
That's true. I think one element that I do feel like it really was missing, although it's okay too, there was actually no kills in this movie.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, so we knew that he was in this movie a serial killer. He had a name, the Butcher. Okay, so doesn't that raise some curiosity of what that looks like? So I think that was the only thing that was like missing for me, was an actual like moment, serial killer moment. We didn't really get that. But it was PG-13, I guess. So maybe there'll be more, maybe not. But I enjoyed it and I would watch it again.
I'm cool.
One and done?
One and done.
Oh, wow. You stayed to the end of the video. You are a real one. We appreciate you. Because we're talking about the Butcher serial killer, please drop a knife emoji into the comments. That lets us know that you paid attention, you stayed to the end, And we always enjoy seeing those in the comments. So do that. Is that it? Are we out?
We out.
Before you head out, please, if you enjoyed this, give us a like. We always appreciate it. Subscribe and join the horror family. We would love to have you. We have more on the way. You guys, we've been under the weather, but we're back and better than ever. And we will see you in the next one.